Yo, so what's going down in Cuba right now? It's crazy to see the amount of people that are hitting the streets and protesting the government, not because, like you've probably heard in some news outlets, not because of the Cuban government's response to COVID-19 or the lack of vaccines, but they are protesting the abuses, the long train of abuses that the communist government has literally committed over the last 60 plus years. You know, they came in because they wanted to solve a problem. The problem was that the poor people were being exploited by the rich and by foreigners and all these other things, and they wanted to be free. And so Fidel Castro came in and immediately flipped the script and implemented communism and socialism. And ever since then, it has been an utter failure, an utter failure. Yet it has been celebrated and championed by celebrities and progressives, even here in this country, for the longest time. And the Cuban people are like, they're fed up with it, they're tired. And what they want, the reason why they're out there, is demonstrating for freedom. This is why so many people are waving this flag, the American flag, in the streets, because this is an idea. America is an idea. And that idea is that people ought to have an opportunity to live free. Freedom and liberty, man, it rings so true inside of each and every one of us. And it's hard fought and it's hard won. Liberty requires eternal vigilance because you could lose it at any second, because humanity's natural trend is not towards freedom, but it's towards control and tyranny. That is what is natural. We have to fight against that in order to preserve certain principles. Now, there's only one kind of freedom that is guaranteed, and that nothing and no one can take it away from you. And that's the freedom that comes from Jesus Christ when you put your faith in Him. Freedom over sin and death. There's no government that can legislate that and take that away from you. But the freedom that we have, that we can experience in this world, it's not always guaranteed, but it is possible. And it's worth fighting for. And it's worth standing up against, especially when people and even governments view or treat people not as image bearers of God. And so what can you do? Well, I encourage you to do two things: pray and participate. Praying is number one because we need to rely on divine providence always. But participate. You know, share videos like this, share so many other things, post, go online, contact your representative. Take this moment, this historic moment, to help our fellow neighbors here on this side of the hemisphere, who all they want is what we have: an opportunity to live free.